Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another manga review. So this time I'm reviewing 3 volumes of manga from Hell's Paradise. And this story has been really interesting. One thing I'm sort of disliking with, say, the chapters, they're just seen as chapters 1 to whatever. It would be nice if the chapters had a name to them. That's about the only thing that I'd sort of give in reference to just a bit of criticism. But apart from that, I do enjoy this story, and I'm looking forward to Volume 5. Now, in Volume 2, we ended up seeing a death of a character. Volume 3, we also get the introduction of some new characters, as well as a new location within this area of Hell's Paradise. And as I'm reading through this storyline, it sort of reminds me a bit of, say, some myths and some stories around, I'm sure you've heard of around the Bermuda Triangle. So what if in this case this is set more so in relation to the Devil's Triangle, which is considered more towards Asia, and this is sort of like a island connected to it. And in the 4th volume, we start to learn of a character or two that have turned up, as well as some new adversaries that have turned up for the characters. The key characters in this have been Sagiri of the Yamada Dojo, Gabimaru, who is the ninja she's escorting on the island, he is also called Gabimaru the Hollow. We also encounter Toma and her brother Aza, who is also on the island. And recently we encountered some priest-like figures within the story. So it's been really interesting. Between the 2nd volume to the 4th volume, another thing that has come up within the story is the energy of Tao, which is connected to yin and yang. So we've learnt about the energy system in this story, and also on this island, and also how it connects to the island. And it's been really good. I'm not going to give any spoilers as to who has died, but with each of these covers, they do work in tandem with the story, as well as the back of the covers, which I'll show you just now. Alright, as we can see on the back cover, we've got Gabimaru, and that's just a volume 2. Of volume 3 here, we have someone else that is connected to the Yamada Dojo, and ends up giving his sword to Sagiri. I won't say how, I won't say when, or let alone which volume it happens in. And in this last volume, we have the appearance of Urza and Toma, and they're basically siblings within this story. Well, considering I picked this up at volume 1 and even reviewed the 1st volume, I want to give a big shout out and thanks to all those people who viewed the video at the time, as I enjoyed doing the video as much as I'm enjoying doing this video on volumes 2, 3 and 4. Another thing that I also like about the island that they've travelled to is how diverse certain areas are, and the key characters have learnt that this character actually breaks down into about 3 to 5 parts, and if you can get through the first couple of parts, you can start to get closer to the center of the island, which they still continue to search for the elixir of life. Will they find it? I don't know. You'll have to pick it up to find out. And I do recommend this is worth the read. Now, time to move on to the rating of each volume, including story and art. For Volume 2, 8 out of 10. Volume 3, 8 out of 10. Volume 4, 8.5 out of 10. Until then, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And until then, let's keep it colourful. And if you have now reached the end of this video, you are awesome.